I saw Penn was down 5%. And it's like, what the fuck is Penn doing down 5%? And it's because a sex tape of mine was released, which is kind of flattering, I guess, in a way. Like 5%, that's like millions for me down because a sex tape, you recall, Eddie, and by the way, Kirk, welcome to the show. You get thrown right. This just broke. We had that sex tape guy on, right?
Correct, yes.
And he showed me it. He showed me the one that just went. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a thing. He told me how he got it. He's like, it came from the girls' camp, whatever. And I've said it a million times. This isn't my first. There's a ton of shit out there. I was loosey-goosey. Reckless would be the word that I'd use. Slinging it. I have sex. I used to tape it a decent amount. We'd share it, whatever. But the fact that a stock drops, and it is a little kinky, but whatever. The fucking, you want to spice it up in the bedroom. You don't want to be boring. But really, a stock is down because they're acting like I shot somebody. I had consensual sex. What are we talking about here?
A little kinky is one way to say it.
Eddie, you got to fucking mix it up, baby.
I get that. I get that. But it's a lot kinky. But I think what we were saying beforehand here, Dave, it is.
Who cares? That's like, I'm a kinky guy in bed sometimes. What do you want to do?
Are you a kink shamer, Eddie? I mean, if it's Dave, it was consensual, right? Everyone's about.
Of course,
not a kink shamer, but for Dave to say it was the wrong.
Well, you say it's kinky. What's going on?
I'm a big meter guy, and Dave to say it was a little was just inaccurate, Kirk.
I don't know that. I don't know. I think there's a lot weirder shit going on. I mean, that other dude was pouring coconut oil on girls and bacon, cooking pancakes on their asses and shit. People do weird shit. I don't think in the scheme of weirdness, it's not missionary, but who fucking cares? It's in the privacy. Well, it's supposed to be in the privacy.
Yes.
But
yes.
Can someone explain to me why stock would be down because of that?
Well, I don't think there's a lot of historical comparisons of people who are the face of a company having sex tape. To my knowledge, I don't think any time was Lee Iacocca on the sex tape in the 80s. Probably not, is my guess. I don't know that, but probably not. Like Jack Welch, probably not.
Who wants to watch them fuck? It's a new age. It's a new
I'm with you on that. I'm just saying you're asking the question. I'm giving you the answer. So I think traditionalists who are in charge of this stuff don't quite understand. So I think in a way you're winning. You're ahead of the game already with this. You are now, I think, spawning generations of faces of companies who are going to have kinky sex tapes. So I think you should be applauded for that.
But honestly, how dumb do you have to be to I'm going to sell Penn, unless they're just doing it because oh, this is going to take a hit, I'll buy it back. But I don't know, Kim Kardashian, she seems to have built a pretty decent empire. Like a sex tape now is fucking, they're acting like this was a crime was committed here or something.
Well, Eddie, I haven't seen it. So if 1 on the Eddie scale, 1 is, as Dave said, missionary, and 10 is the freakiest fucking thing you can think of. What number are we talking about here?
4 or 5, 3, 4, 5. It's definitely on the lower end.
What's the headline of it? What is the act?
Dave had a spit, maybe a little spit and a chain.
A spit and a chain. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, that's okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Just trust me.
Yeah, that's a 5. I mean, yes. Okay.
I agree. I do agree that it's a 5 for sure.
Of me? No. That's that's pretty far out for me. What would you say? The famous guy, the really good looking guy who poured the coconut oil. What would you say that is, Eddie?
Who's that? Army Hammer? Was that the guy?
No, he was eating girls. Jay Alvarez.
What was he doing?
He boiled coconut oil and poured it on the girl.
Yeah, that's just fucking weird. Obviously, 10 is the shit stuff, right? That's you're a fucking weirdo.
Right.
I agree, though. 4 or 5 range for sure. I'm just saying, your original adjective, a little, was that was 1-2 scale. I just,
I'm more so, and I just put out a quick video because, we try to get it down. I saw it yesterday, but when I see the stock price and everyone's talking about it, it's what? The people are acting like I'm going to jail. Like what? Like yeah, no shit. If you like Penn yesterday, you shouldn't not like it today because this thing came out. It's the third fucking one. There's a ton. I want to do OnlyFans. I literally was like, let's just do an OnlyFans, put it all out there. Then you can't get surprised by it. Donate the money to fucking small business and be done with it. Like who fucking cares? Now people are gonna be like, I admit. I may be like Kirk in certain respects, and sometimes I don't see the world as other people see it. I see it through my lens, and maybe it's a bigger deal than I think. But really, it breaks down to Dave's like a single 44-year-old guy right now who's doing okay. Yeah, like I have sex. Now, was I too loosey-goosey with filming it? And yeah, absolutely. But they're old. It's like I can't put the genie back in the bottle.
To be fair, though, you would not categorize as making love. This was sex.
Correct.
Oh, this was
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure for my own, when I watch it, just to make sure I'm not getting in the way of two people making love. I would feel like I was interfering then.
I need an honest meter from you, Kirk.
Who wants to watch me do that? Honestly, I wouldn't want to watch who wants to, you may want to see for the curiosity factor, like bust my balls, but like who wants to
Yeah, I'm
see
not
it?
like seeking it out. I'm just to the point where people send it to me too, you know?
Yeah. I haven't seen it. Where do I? Well, I mean, I don't really give a plug exactly, but I'm sure I could find it.
I don't know. We get it up. It comes down. These social media sites don't. We got to make an example. If we truly want it down, somebody has to be made an example out of who posts it on social media that they get in trouble because it is a crime, like to be doing that. It's
What
not
happens?
a crime.
Like, how does it? Who does the girl send it? She get like what happens?
We film it. We send it to each other. Maybe she sends it to somebody. I've certainly in the past sent when I'm talking to a girl I trust. But again, a lot of this is based on I trust people too easily in this regard. But it's like if I go rewind time, who in what world is like tons of people probably do this, but no one cares about them having sex, so they're not sharing it. Somewhere along the line, I became well known enough that people care. So it is what it is. I don't care at fucking all. Like I really don't.
Well, that's what we said before we started, where it's just to you know how to handle it, and we handle shit differently here. But the people who are like, oh, that's a big deal, like if they don't know how you deal
Like
with
if
it.
you were a sponsor, would you not want to be associated with me because I have a sex tape I didn't release that was like meant to be private?
Well, technically, you're a victim.
I am a victim. I'm a victim.
True. Yes.
This
Steve
just
just
broke.
requested it. I don't know if we want a live grading from Kirk right now or what we want to do, but that could be funny.
Sure, I'll watch it.
All right, Steve has it.
Oh boy.
Steve, you have it? You want to send it over to me?
No, that's deleted already.
Oh, I already got deleted. Steve said.
Oh, there you go.
Good. Because I was about to say that's a federal crime.
All right.
Wire. Yeah. It must be somewhere because all of a sudden in the middle of me doing that last podcast, it exploded. The stock went down, everything. Honestly, buy the fucking dip. It's crazy.
But I'm curious, when this happens, do you talk to Penn people? Do you talk to, do they say anything about this? Or do you have to tell them, hey, this is out there?
Well, I didn't. In the past, it hasn't affected anything. This one, maybe because it's more graphic, more weird, it is. But this all happened real time, as in 15 minutes ago. I saw the price down. I just looked. It's like, what the fuck did Penn go down for? And then all the comments are Dave had a sex tape. I'm sure they're not happy. Who wants to lose fucking all that money on me fucking? Nobody. Anyways. That wasn't why we had Kirk on the podcast.
Dave, shut up for a second. I'm watching you on the sex tape. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. Oh, 4.5.
That's what I said.
4.5.
I agree.
It's a little, I mean, the angle is a little tough, but yeah, it's a 4.5.
Who cares?
Okay. Oh, well, all right. Maybe I just watched to the end of it. Maybe 4.75. I might bump it up a little bit. Maybe 5.
Sorry. I don't have
It's
always
I care.
boring
It's
sex. It's two people.
It's
two grown
all
adults.
legal. I don't care. What I'm saying
You
is
know
you're
how-
asking me from a 1 to 10 grade.
Yeah,
I'll give
I
it
have no
5.
problem. Do you know how babies are made? Sex. No one would exist without sex.
I'll tell you this. This is a true story. My youngest brother, Ryan, he's 10 years younger than me. He was 8 or 9. I was 17 or 18. Asked me how babies were born. Brought him down the basement. The old VCR days, put a porno in and said, this is how babies are born. It's true. Foreskin Gump. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fucking deal with this now. People in my asshole about this for the next whatever. Is what it is.
But no, why? It's gone. Who cares?
Well, I'm only concerned about this fucking stock price.
Yeah, but nope. I happen to think the stock randomly went down. Like I don't think people were fucking.
No, it did. That's definitely 100%.
How do you know that? But how do you know that for a fact, though? How do you know that?
It literally. It's 100% did. It the second it came out, it went down, and everything else in this category is up. But it's crazy. Now there again may be people like smart who are like, oh, when this goes out, it's going to dip. I'm going to buy the dip and go up. What a world!
I just did it. I'm going to buy some right now.
You should. You should buy that fucking dip.
I'm going to. I did a while ago. I made a lot of money off it. I'll do it again. Are there any more out there? Because it'll dip some more. I'll buy some more.
God knows how many are out there. I saw another one. It's like a mirror selfie. I was talking to a girl. Like I have clothes on. It's almost the weirdest one, but it's like, whatever. Listen, if you don't spice sex up at some level, it gets fucking boring.
Sure, you learned that from your dad, I would imagine.
Yeah. Chill out there in the background, Steve.
Steve's all excited.
Steve just fucking almost had a heart attack laughing.